welcome back to my channel. So this week is BUCS vlog and all our racing and everything. I had 9 races, which was quite a lot, but yeah, it was a fun weekend. But I just thought I'd preface this by saying that I actually lost my voice the day before we went to BUCS. So there isn't much of me like talking during the meet. It's more of like reflection after the meet, but there is a bit in there, but I really was trying to rest my voice and actually kind of get my voice back a bit for racing, rather than trying to vlog and speak, and it sounded awful. I've actually listened to a few of the clips and I'm like, ooh dear. But yeah, so just prefacing this by saying that, but I hope you enjoy either way. We had some really fun races with the team, and it's always a fun event at BUCS. It was very fast this year, but great to be a part of, the fastest BUCS in history. So I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you at the end of the vlog. Good morning, everyone. It is the first day of racing. As you can tell, I have still lost my voice. I woke up yesterday and didn't have a voice. Feel fine, just no voice. But this is more of a voice than I had yesterday morning, so I guess that's an improvement. So we're on the lemon and honey, trying to get it back, but yeah, so I apologise for the voice. But yeah, day 1 of racing. I've just put the tattoos that I made on my arms. I did 2. There we go. I'm just letting them dry before heading down to the pool. Me and Neve went out for our morning walk this morning and we got soaked. So we were like trying to get the hairdryer to like dry all of our coats and everything. But heading to the pool in a moment, 200 free first. Yeah, let's see how it goes. But hopefully the voice comes back more and more as the day goes on. But I will see you a bit later. Okay, so like I said, day 1, 200 free here. I'm in lane, I think it's lane 5. Yeah, lane 5. And so the way this competition sort of works is the men's and women's are in separate pools in the morning. So the heats run through really, really fast, and the fastest heats are in the morning. So yeah, we got this pool for the whole meet, for the heats. And I find it more difficult to spot the turns on this side of the pool, because the boom in the middle that you can see is like, it doesn't fully go to the bottom of the floor because it's like 3 meters deep, so it's really hard to spot your turns. So I definitely struggled more down this end of the pool, but this race was okay. I wouldn't say that I like really went for it in the heats, but also like it felt really hard, if that makes sense. Like, I didn't put myself out there that much. I just tried to, come in the top placings in my heat, because they spearheaded the top 3 heats. To like make the final, but I probably should have, given it a bit more. But how I said in the last clip, like, I've lost my voice, but I feel fine. I think I was lying to myself there and trying to make myself feel better that I was actually okay. But this race really made me feel quite unwell. Like, like how your body feels when your like body's like fighting like an illness and stuff, and you just feel really tired and exhausted. That is how this race made me feel. And after this race I was like, oh no, like I feel really awful. So that was a bit annoying, but it was a solid heat swim. Like, it was slower than I went for the heat swim at Chelsea and Westminster, obviously the first meet of the season a few weeks ago, but overall it was a solid swim. It was like 2 minutes point something, and I made the final. I was in an outside lane for the final, but at least I made the final. And considering how my body felt, I was pretty happy with that. Yeah, and I did lose my voice more after the race, so that's even better. Okay, so 200 free heat. I am down in lane 8, so I was definitely in an outside lane for this one, but that is what you get for not fully going at it in the heats. But it is what it is. And yeah, I felt awful before I dove in for this race, and then as soon as I dove into the water I felt fine. Like, I literally felt fine. I was like, this is fine. What was I so worried about? Because I was stressing myself out as well, because like the morning felt so bad. I didn't feel 100%, and you know, I was in a bit of a panic, thinking, oh no, this is going to feel awful, but it actually felt fine. So I think that's just like a lesson going forward, that, you know, don't trust the feeling before the race, because every time I dove in to race finals at this meet, like once I dove into the pool, I was absolutely fine. But I just need to, you know, trust myself that I will feel fine when I'm in the race. So back to this actual swim. So this is us coming up to 100 meters. Now, yeah, I turned in like 56.99, but that's the first time I've gone out in a 56 since my PB, which was done 4 years ago in this pool actually. So yeah, sorry, the camera misses me here, but I'm like up pretty much in second. It's all pretty close, but I did turn in second, and I turned at second here coming into the 150 mark. And I just focusing on doing the things that I didn't do very well at Chelsea and Westminster, like keeping my stroke rates and keeping kind of not just too loopy of a stroke. Although I definitely felt it down here on the back 50 of this race, and I was definitely hurting him. I think kind of my catch went a little bit, which I don't know. It's kind of at the time of the season, like, that it was going to happen. But hopefully with the taper and everything, I won't kind of die off a bit on that last 50. But I actually came out with a PB in this race, so that's my first PB in 4 years. Yay! So about an hour after 200 free, I was actually put in the relay. We are up at the top of the screen in lane 0. Here, so we have Cam doing the backstroke here, then we have Will doing the breaststroke, Maisie doing the fly, and me doing the freestyle. I feel like mixed medleys they're a good race because it depends on the order of when you swim males and females, kind of like your placings and stuff. Like, we put both our males first, so then we were quite up near the front for the like first half of the race. And then obviously other teams did it the other way around, and then had stronger boys on the back end. So it's a very good race to watch, and I'm glad they do the mixed medleys. But yeah, we did all right. I can't actually remember what place we came, but I was only expecting to be in one relay this weekend, but unfortunately one of our sprint freestylers is out with an injury, which is really sad. But I mean, had to take over a few relay splits, so, you know, still gonna convince Mark that I'm a sprinter. But here I come up here, Maisie doing the fly, coming in for my takeover there. I need to work on those takeovers. I'm very not bad at judging them, but like, I always think that I'm quicker leaving than I actually am. Like, I need to just go and trust that my feet will still be on the block, because normally they are, from my judgment. But I came out with a 25-3 split in this, 25-3-2, which I actually split for the rest of the relays at this meet. So that's relay PB split for me, and the team did good. Okay guys, first day officially done. Had the 200 free, first PB in 4 years, and it was like that's someone behind me then, by 0.5, so good. The barrier is finally broken. But yeah, I was like second at 150 meters. Oh, and then I came sixth. So when I'm at full health, I will not let that happen. But yeah, still really good. Really happy with that. And like I said at the Chelsea and Westminster meet, I really wanted to get that PB, and that's what I really wanted. I've been chasing it for like 4 years now, so finally broken, so that's a positive. And then I got put in the relay, and I went 25-3, which is a PB split for me, so that was good. And yeah, pretty successful first day. Again, no voice, but oh well, you don't need a voice to swim fast. But yeah, just heading back to the hotel now in the wet and cold. As you can see, I'm using my scarf as a little hood because the bath coats don't have a hood, which is really silly. But yeah, successful first day. Rest up, refuel now, before tomorrow. 100 free in the morning, and then hopefully I make the final, and then I've got 100 free, 800 free heat declared winner is the fastest heats in the evening, and then I've got a relay. I think I've got a relay tomorrow, actually. Yeah, I do have a relay tomorrow after the 800, so busy day tomorrow, so I've got to rest. Okay, day 2 of the meet. I felt a bit better when I woke up this morning, in terms of voice and like how I felt in my body. So that was good. This race was okay. I am in lane 3 for this. But as you can see, I was kind of like behind at the start, which is not what you really want in 100 freestyle. But it was okay. I'd say the turns were definitely a weakness in this race. Like in this wall here, I kind of touched it with like the tip of my toes. I didn't get the best push off, and then I kind of had to overwork this first bit on this third length, which I think kind of hit me down the last like 10-15 meters of the race. So the evening is just about kind of fine-tuning that, and I was adamant I was going to go a 54 today, so yeah, didn't do it this morning, so then I had to see if I could do it in the evening. Hello everyone, so day 2 morning heats done. I went 55.16, and yeah, which is 0.02 off my PB that I did a few weeks ago at Arena, and it's faster than both of the heat and final that I did at Chelsea Westminster meet, so good. I kind of missed the second turn though, you know when you just like hit it with like the ends of your feet, like the balls of your, like my big toe basically, so I didn't get like the push off that I wanted, and then I had to kind of overwork to get like regain the speed, but it's still a good time. Hopefully tonight we're going 54, but we have a big night tonight because we've got 100 free, 800 and the 4x50 relay, so yeah, big night. Gotta fuel up, carb up now, to get some energy back in. I just went to the shops to like get some stuff. Also, yesterday I put the put the tattoo on the back of his head, and he scrubbed it off. I'm so upset about it. So tonight he's gonna have it on his forehead as punishment for scrubbing it off. But we got this chicken fajita gluten-free wrap here. We've got some apple. We've got these little like croissant, I can't say that, croissant like little chocolate twists. Here, and then I bought my, there was a Christmas shop just there, so I went and bought my dog a little dog toy for when I get back. It's got that. And then there was like a minimum £5 spend, so I ended up getting, well, this was the closest thing that was on the desk. Like a little gingerbread man, so that's kind of cute. Got that. And then I also got this for Sophie. Just a little gift. Here. And then I also got this little charm for like the it's like an ornament for the tree or something, but it says Sophie on it. I'm just gonna put that in. She likes cows, so I saw that in there and I thought I had to get that. And then I got her a little gift, little earrings. She likes green as well, so hopefully she likes them. Little earrings from Tiki Maxx, just as a little gift there. So hopefully she's back soon. She normally comes to our room, so hopefully she does come down. But plan of action now is to get all the stuff out of my bag and to try and dry my suits, towels, everything like that. I'll repack my bag. I think that's all of that stuff. Repack my bag, then put my compression boots on and maybe have a nap if I have time. And then back again for, like I said, a big night of racing. So yeah, time to get a move on and get the show on the road for tonight. Hopefully it'll be good. As you can tell, I still haven't fully got my voice back yet. It's still it's getting a bit raspy. But it's better than yesterday. I feel better in myself than yesterday. Still not 100%, but definitely better. So that's a good sign. It's probably not helping them at the pool and having to like shout
a bit louder because it's noisy in there. But yeah, pretty good. Feeling better, so that's a good sign. Thankfully, because big night tonight. So yeah. But anyway, I just thought I'd update you on that side of things. But yeah, time to get this show on the road.
So back for the 100 free final, the last thing I said to my coach before going down to this race was, see you want to go 54 after this race. And I actually did go 54, so first time under 55. So happy with that. It definitely wasn't like a perfectly raced race, and there's definitely areas to improve on. Namely that first turn there, which was a bit loopy into the last stroke into the turn there. But yeah, I'm just happy to have broken kind of like that barrier, and definitely things to improve on within that. But yeah, it was an okay race. I felt okay in it. I definitely felt tired after it. And I feel like in the back of my head, like I knew I had the 800 coming up. So yeah, like the turns in this weren't the best, so definitely need to work on them going into winters in a few weeks, but happy to be under 55 finally, and hopefully go a bit faster next time. Okay, so about 40 minutes later-ish, back for the 800 after 100 free. The 100 free really hurt, like really hurt, and I didn't feel that great coming into the start of the 800 here. I think this was the one race that I dove into and I didn't actually feel like good, like in the evening. But like at Chelsea and Westminster, obviously, I did quite a big PB there. I went 8:39. So here I went 8:41. So it was relatively the same. I think I was just a little bit slower coming back wise. But it definitely took me a minute to like get into the race. Like I probably could have pushed it on a bit more at the start, but it took me a minute to like get my bearings a little in the race. So just, need to work on that. But I think in winters in a few weeks' time, the 800 is actually before the 100 in the evening session. So won't have had to have done the 100 free just before, but it's a good practice, and doing it the other way around, and just practicing it that way around. And I basically went pretty much the same time. I went like a second and a half slower than I did a few weeks ago. And like in an 800, there's a lot of different factors because it's such a long race. There's a lot of different factors. Like if you're 0.5 off your normal split every 50, that adds up to like I think like 8 seconds or something over the whole thing. So like it's easy to be off on 800. So to be consistent in the time after doing the 100 free just before it as well, like is a good sign. But I definitely would like to go a little bit faster, and I think I can go a bit faster. Just need to like get more comfortable with pacing it, and understanding how to swim the race, and just kind of trusting myself that I've got more than I think I do in the tank. But yeah, it was a decent race after the 100 as well. And then after this, I am basically got in, I think I got about 250 metres in, straight back on to do the relay. So quick back to back, but yeah, it was a solid swim. I really would have liked to have made it another PB in this race, because I know I would have PB'd in all my individuals, but I can't complain too much. But I definitely want to improve on this going into winters. Okay, back in for the relay here. We are in lane 2 here, so we had Maisie leading us off, who'd also done the 100 free earlier in the session. And then from memory, it was Anna next, and then Neve, and then me finishing it off again. Yeah, we all swam actually pretty well in this. We all swam faster than last year. Just everything was so fast this year. But we swam well as a team, so we were happy with that. And yeah, I actually, in my split, I went exactly the same as I did in the relay
the day before, so 25.32 again, so you know there's consistency there, and I did one less breaths in this and a few more kicks off the wall, and it was after the 100 and the 800 in this session, so you know it was a decent swim, and yeah, we did okay in this. It was very stacked, and yeah, it was a good race. This is what we got for dinner tonight. Neve has Wagamamas and Cora has Pizza Express as well. Yay.
9 representing Bath, Jess Podger. This is the female 400 meters freestyle fastest eight.
So as you heard there, this is the 400 free. This was actually swam as a straight final. I am up in lane 9, so at the top of your screen. Slightly different orientation because I have got this off of the BUCS live stream that they did. Because I'm not sure what happened to our own footage, but I haven't got it. So you can see it on the live stream. But yeah, up in lane 9, before this, we had, well, I had nothing this morning, so I came in for a little, like, swim out, and then I had to check out the hotel, and then just kind of hang around Ponds Forge all day, so that was, yeah, really fun. But yeah, coming in here at, like, 75, I'm up there, I think I turned maybe, like, 3rd there, and I feel like this is where, because I was over in, like, I don't know what it was, but I was, like, in my head a bit too much for this race. Like, I should have just trusted myself and kept going here. Like, I turned in 3rd there, and, like, I felt okay. I felt fine. It's me. She zoomed in on me. Look at that. But, yeah, I felt fine. I should have just trusted myself, but here, after the first 100, I kind of switched off a little bit, and I should have just kept pushing on. So, yeah, I was a bit frustrated with myself over that one, but, you know, it is what it is. I still came out with a PB of this one, so that makes it 3 out of 4 PBs of my individual events at this meet. So, you know, that is very positive and, you know, not tapered or anything. So, very happy with that. Just, you know, little bits in races that, you know, can do with some tweaking, and hopefully those changes will help go a bit faster in the next few weeks. But yeah, there was actually like a few of us on like 408s. I just happened to be right on the wrong side of it and touched in 7th. I think between 4th and 7th it was all within a second, and in a 400 that's not that much, so just was on the wrong side of it for this one. But you know, it is what it is. I want to improve that over the next you know, few weeks heading into winters, but yeah, solid racing. Happy to be almost done. I've actually got a relay after this, so you'll see that in a second.
3 Bath 1. In lane 4.
So this was a quick turnaround again
of a
between
second
the 400
behind 153.52.
and the mixed medley
Only half
relay,
a second between the top 4 teams. That includes Bath and Nottingham. The 2 big universities, Stirling and Loughborough, were not in the 4 fastest times from the heats.
Looking back at this, like when you're in the race, you can't actually watch the race.
She's handed over to Katie Goodway in lane number 2. Surprise, surprise, Loughborough in the top 3.
Mixed medley
Sienna Robinson in the water.
I find, because it just changes so much throughout.
And it's a good lead
and then
for Stirling. Lucy Grieve now takes over from Evans in the centre in 5.
It's really frustrating for the live stream when they zoom in on people and it's not you.
And in lane 2,
Stirling girls actually won this, and
yeah, it'd be a monumental change at this point.
They're looking to add another relay title They did the 4x50 mixed medley on day one.
And I did one
There
less
was
breath
silver last year to Loughborough ahead of Bath, but this is a glorious swim
So, you know, there's the
by
consistency
Katie
there.
Shanahan,
Just need
Agarad
to,
Evans, Lucy
figure out
Grieve,
ways to
and
actually
Evie
go faster,
Davis.
on the
That
50.
is brilliant. 1:47.52 and gold.
Hello everyone, so as you probably tell, I'm home from BUCS now. We had a day off of swimming today and I went in for a lecture, but other than that, just, you know, getting some rest, recovering from a big weekend of racing. I can't even think about how many races I did this weekend. It feels like I was like in the pool all weekend. I had 200 free heat and final, 100 free heat and final. Oh, I had a relay on the first day as well. Relay on the first day, and then a relay on the second day, and the 800, and then the 400, and then another relay. So 9 races. So busy weekend of racing, but it was really fun actually. I do enjoy BUCS, and you know, it, like, would I have liked to been 100% healthy? Yes, definitely. But you know, I made the best out of what I had to work with. You know, and I got 3 out of 4 PBs in my event, so you can't not be happy with that. And I got my first PB in 4 years in my 200 free, which is a barrier I've been chasing for a long time. So, you know, it's nice to finally see the scoreboard reflecting some of the progress and the work I've put in. So that was good. I'm very happy about that. Do I still want more? Yes, but gotta give myself credit for, you know, the wins that I do get, and, you know, but yeah, it was a good weekend. I really enjoyed it. Even if I had no voice for most of it, as you can tell, it's kind of come back now, but still not 100% there. So, but yeah, it was a fun weekend. I really enjoyed racing with the team. Bath did really well actually. Came, I think it was third in both the men's and the women's competition. So that was really good. I had some really good swims from everyone. Everyone stepped up, as you do for the team. And yeah, it was just a really fun weekend, and I hope you enjoyed watching. We have quite a few weeks now, actually. We've got about a month, just under a month until Winter Nationals in Sheffield again. So I'll be heading there. I will remember to take a coat with a hood this time, in case it's raining again. But got a couple of weeks now, just I've got a lot of uni work to do, so got to get that done before Nationals, and, you know, just I think we're gonna rest up a bit more for Nationals than we have for the other competitions, so it'd be you know, good to see what I can do there, and hopefully I'll be healthier then, and I'll have a voice, which would be really nice. But yeah, back to work for a couple of weeks before then, and obviously I'll take it along with me. But thank you for watching the vlog, and if I saw you this weekend, it was lovely to meet you. I really enjoyed seeing all of you and watching you all swim. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the vlog, and I will see you in the next one.